to C, so let's take flight today. 7 letters sharp to cut the old way. C for cognitive, think with clarity. I for inhibitory, move with sincerity. Avec les ciseaux, nous coupons les peurs. La prononciation devient notre bonheur. Chaque lettre compte, chaque son précis. Dans l'apprentissage, tout devient permis. Cut through with size we rise. Snip away the doubt that clouds our eyes. 7 letters dancing, pronunciation's key. Join the training now and you'll be free. S for strategic, plan your every sound. E for executive, functions profound. A for adaptive, bend but never break. U for universal, languages will take. La pronuncia è musica, dolce melodia. Ogni parola scorre con armonia. La pronunciación es un arte sutil. Cada sonido fluye como un río gentil. But wait, there's more. 3 letters hide in plain sight. L for learning, shining so bright. O for observation, watching every move. R for repetition and relationships groove. Pronúncia e dança, ritmo do coração. Cada letra viva em nossa canção. Die Aussprache ist Kraft, Melodie und Klang. Jeder Laut ein Schritt zum Erfolg entlang. Cut through procrastination with these shining shears. Slice away perfection and all your fears. Chop down doubt forever, let confidence grow. With SIZO training, watch your language flow. For xenolinguistic cultures we embrace. 7 letters strong, pronunciation's grace. From French to the world, let's learn and play. C-I-S-E-A-U-X, SIZO training starts today. Rejoignez-nous maintenant, la formation commence avec CISO. Tout devient évidence. Come on everybody, let's cut through the night. Cut through. SIZO training makes everything right. SIZO. Learning, observation, repetition, relationship. L-O-R-R-R. Join us now for this amazing trip. All together, let's go. Ready to cut through to success. Join the SIZO training and transform your pronunciation journey with cognitive strategies, inhibitory control, strategic thinking, executive functions, adaptive learning, universal principles, and xenolinguistic awareness. Plus the hidden power of learning, observation, repetition, and relationship.
Sorry. So we are alive and welcome to this incredible, imperfect session. And just going to see, maximize please. Yeah, so let's see like that. Yeah. So how are you feeling today? I am just live on LinkedIn and YouTube. And I'm going to check right now if I am well live and audible. Feel free to comment on YouTube or LinkedIn. Yes, so I am live in YouTube and I am live also in LinkedIn, hopefully. Let me know in the comments how are you feeling today. We are on the 21st of July. This is the national Belgium festivities. There will be a fireworks in 1 hour, but I prefer to be in my own space. And so that's why I'm here right now. Yes. And let me know how are you feeling, my friends. We are live. There will be also people joining on the replay team a few minutes, few hours, days, weeks, months, or years after the show. As always, feel free to ask me any question. What you see below me right now is the mappetizer. I call it a mappetizer because it's a mind map and really appetizer. And I'm going now to put that on the on visible. You can see me like teeny because the most important is to see the whole screen. And so this is the map where you can see to Linktree. There will also my Linktree link. which is, by the way, in here. You click here and you can see linktree/FrenchHolly right now. So linktr.ee/FrenchHolly, where you can find many links, including my YouTube channel, my LinkedIn, my Blue Sky, also my email. And particularly this time, you will not be able to join Restream because it's about joining my Refrench Your Brain Go Brunch, which is here. So if you would like to be live, feel free to go to gobrunch.com/refrenchyourbrain. So RE French Your Brain. REFRENCHYOURBRAIN. Refrench Your Brain. So gobrunch.com/refrenchyourbrain to be able to be live. And I am here in my room and you can join live. Else, you can also post comments in YouTube and LinkedIn. Hopefully that Restream will allow me to show your comments if you are live. So we are on the 21st of July, and this is exactly 1 month after my birthday. And I'm so now 49 years and 1 month old, and I go to a fresh start. I was planning to make a fancy, amazing videos, an intro video, but it's not ready yet, probably tomorrow, cross fingers. Because I have a lot of things to do, including preparing for my dad's visit and making laundry and amazing things that I'm going to bake in the background. So if you have any question related to French, let me know. And so this is my Go Brunch room where you can join. And right there on the right side, you see the coffee.com/OnlyLyrics. Feel free to buy me a coffee, hot chocolate, whatever, by scanning the QR code that you see, or by going to ko-fi.com, in French, fi.com/OnlyLyrics. This is a website to buy me a coffee. And here, for instance, I can let you discover by going directly to the page. Here right now, I'm going to share the page of coffee.com/OnlyLyrics, and feel free to support my efforts, my energy to advocate for French. So, but from now, I'm going to go back to the French Go Brunch room that I'm going to improve in the next days and weeks. So this is my Go Brunch room where I rooms for French and languages. And then I am going also to share the map again. So share this map, and here is my Flech membership. FLECH stands for French Languages, Explore, Café du Bien, and Artist. This is my new membership that I'm promoting since many days, and I'm going to make it more explanatory. And by the way, the song that you were hearing, CISEAUX, is scissors in French, ciseaux, and is a training about the pronunciation of the letters. So these 7 letters are really important. I was adding an 8th one, could be oiseau, by the way, but the C is so important. So here's my map. There is also the map here that I'm going to share right now. That is what I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to write it. So I was making a surprise video, feel free to watch it on my YouTube channel or LinkedIn on the 21st July, talking about the discourse, the speech of King Philip. And I was noticing some words. So here right now, it is also the 21st of July about monkeys. And so if you have any question, let me know. I am live. I'm happy to be live and to reply any question. And you can also join the stage by going to gobrunch/refrenchyourbrain. so that you can ask me directly. I decide from now on to do it through my Go Brunch rooms instead of my Restream. Anyway, it's a dynamic way to discover my space also. And so today is a special day about monkeys. The theme of today is about monkeys. So I'm going to share this tab, and as always, I was asking AI to give me words related to monkeys, not only in French, but also in Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. And so here, the first word is singe. So SINGE. Just wait to know, as in French is not easy because in English, the letter G is G in French, and the letter J is J in French. So, but here is SINGE, which in English is SINGE, which means monkey, or scimmia in Italian, or mono in Spanish, or Macau in Portuguese. Then there is primate, which is a broader term because there are the primates. We are primate, in English, primate, aside the monkeys. And there was also Homo neanderthalis, Homo erectus, that was primate. So Italian primate, in Spanish primate, I think, and in Portuguese primate also, but I'm not sure about the pronouncing. So then there is in French capucin, CAPUCIN, which in French is CAPUCIN, capucin, which is capuchin monkey in English. And then cappuccino, that's really amazing because in fact, the beverage, aside espresso, ristretto, americano, lungo, whatever, it's cappuccino, which is not only the monkey, but I was not knowing that it was also the monkey, but I was knowing more this word about the beverage with latte, with milk. So cappuccino is the beverage of the capucin. That's so crazy. And then monocappuccino in Spanish, and Macao, prego in Portuguese, if I well pronounced. Then macaque, which is macaque, macaque or macaque, I don't know in English. Macaco in Italian, monomacaco and macaco in Portuguese. So macaco is really similar to macaque and singe in Portuguese. Then guenon, guenon, I think in English, it's the female of the monkey, guenon. Then guenon in Italian, guenon in Spanish, and guenon in Portuguese. Then wistiti, that's the way that we are also saying cheese, by the way. We can say cheese or we can say wistiti. So as always, feel free to comment, to ask any question, or to disrupt my flow by going to my Go Brunch room. Happy to that you are disrupting my flow questions. So wistiti is the type of monkey, and of course it's so small. I don't know if it's because it's small, but the way that we are saying cheese, we are saying in French wistiti. I don't know why we are doing that in French, but we don't say fromage, we say wistiti, and which is tamarind in English, wistiti in Italian, tamarino in Spanish, and tarcio in Portuguese. And then lemur, which is a bit like lemurien, by the way. And then lemur, lemure, lemur in Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. And then chimpanzé, chimpanzee in English, but chimpanzé. So the IM, it's not chimp, it's chimpanzé. And then scimpanze in Italian, chimpanche in Spanish, and chimpanze in Portuguese, I think. And then there is babouin. So O-U-I-N, ouin, babouin, which is baboon in English, babuino in Italian, babuino, and babuino in Spanish and Portuguese. Then orang-outan, that's really interesting because we say orange because there is an E at the end, but orang, like rang, because there is also the rank, which is rang. Orang, orangutan in English, but orang-outan in French. We don't say orang-outan, by the way. We say orang-outan. It's one of the exception probably about the link is that we don't say orang-outan. We say orang-outan. That's an exception about the link. Then orangutan, orangotango in Portuguese. Then gorille, I think I'm going to sing a song in French that is really famous, Garogori. That's a really, because it's really a difficult and complex song, but also a controversial one. But Garogori for the connoisseur in French. Gorille, it's another way to say the monkey. So gorilla in English, gorilla, gorilla. So here, but it's in Spanish, it's one L. So it's not gorilla, it's gorilla, I think. And gorilla. There is also there is also Godzilla, but it's not the same. So then there is Panther, which is really not related with monkeys, by the way, but this is the hallucination probably of AI. Panther is panther, but maybe related to monkeys. Neither is same with mouse, which is not really related to monkey. But I'm going to pass it on because I think there is hallucination because probably he was not putting more words about that. But there is also other names about monkeys. So here I'm going to quote other words. But from now I'm going to check if I have any question in LinkedIn or on YouTube. Let me know. And of course, if you want to go on stage, feel free to go to GoBrunch/ReFrenchYourBrain. This link, you can also find it through Linktree/FrenchHolly. So just to let you know, we are on the 18 minutes. This will be a short one, shorter and shorter, not more than 30 minutes, especially if I don't have any question or any engagement or any person on stage. I'm going to make it shorter, not like a cappuccino, but like an espresso. And by the way, the espresso in France is absolutely not the same quantity of the espresso in Italian, in Italy. So right now, I'm going to continue by expressing the words in French of related to monkeys. So they are living places. There are many members or so in their body. So I'm going to check that. So here, bear with me. So there is the same singe, which is monkey in English, like schimia, mono, macaco. All the words are in relatively English, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. So monkey, schimia, mono, macaco. Then fore, which is forest. Foresta, bosque, or bosque, no, bosque, and floresta. And then canopy, which is another way to say the forest, but it's more dense. It's canopy, chioma, dorsal, or dorsal. I think it's dorsal, because here in Portuguese you see the double S. In Spanish, when there is an S, it's pronounced S, I think. So dorsal. And then montagne, which is mountain, montagna, with the N, like nya. That's really important. And then montagna, I think it's in Portuguese, in Spanish, the N tilde, the nya, is the same in Portuguese, which is nya, with HR is pronounced nya, like caperina. But that's another thing. So then arbre, which is tree, albero in Italian, arbor, and arvore, Then queue, which is the tail. Coda, cola, cola, and coda. Then main, which is hand. Mano, mao. And then pat, which is legs. Gambe, piernas, pernas. Then nourriture, which is the food. Cibo, comida, comida. Fruits, fruit in French. Fruit is fruits. Frutta, frutas, frutas. Then insects, insect in French. Insetti, insectos, insectos. Then plant, which is piante, plantas, plantas. Then eau, which is water. E-A-U, which is in French pronounced E-A-U. Eau, like beau, bateau, cadeau, chateau. E-A-U is always O. I know that the O could be differently, like O, A-U, E-A-U, or like beau, O. So water, aqua, agua, agua. Then sauvage, which are really the condition of the monkeys when they are not in zoos, by the way, or domesticated. They should be always wild, or selvaggio, salvaje, and selvagem, I think. Then animal, which also our trait. We are all animals. Let me know if I have anyone on stage. I don't have anyone on stage. Feel free to join on gobrunch.com/FrenchHolly. And let me check if I have any comment in the LinkedIn. I don't have any comment in LinkedIn. So any question, you are always welcome. So right now, I'm going to continue the words and then close the room in the session in 5-10 minutes. So, sauvage, wild, yeah. So animal, animal, animale, animal, animal. That's our condition also, because we are human beings and at the same time we are also animal. Then primate, we are also primates as they are. So primate, primate, primate. Then forêt tropicale. There are a lot of forest nouns right now because they are using probably that when they are lacking of any other words to express. So they are declining into many words, like I was saying about mouses, by the way. So forêt is forest. And then tropical, dense, humide, sèche, de feuillus, de conifères, de montagnes, de plaines, de rivières, de jungle, de forêt, de forêt. That's really interesting. Ha ha ha. AI, brave. Thank you for like making me laugh. And then forêt de montagne, that's a repetition. Forêt de plaine, a repetition. And forêt de rivière, that's what I call machination when they are lacking of IDs. So forêt tropical, tropical forest. Forêt dense forest. Forêt humide, humid forest. Forêt sèche, dry forest. Forêt de feuillus, deciduous forest. Feuillu is like feuille, leaves, but kind of leaves. Then forêt de conifères, that's the typical trees like pine tree, like the sapin. Coniferous forest. And then forêt de montagne, mountain. Forêt de plaine, lowland. Forêt de rivière, river. Forêt de jungle, jungle. Forêt de forêt. What? So that's it. I'm going to close this. And so now the share is over with my big screen on right there. How are you feeling, my friends? Let me know if you have any comments. I don't know. I don't think that we are live right now. So just to let you know, we are on the 25th minute. And as I was planning, there is no question, no comment. So I'm going to end this room in 5 minutes. Just to let you know that I'm going to do this FLECHathon each day of the week at 3:30 p.m. EST, which is right now at 9:30 p.m. my time, except on the Fridays. On the Fridays will be 4:30 EST, 10:30 my time. Like there are 6 hours of difference. And I am doing that for 30 minutes, unless there are any engagement on my Go Brunch room or on comments. I'm going to stop at 30 minutes. With that, I thank you for watching on the replay team. If you have any question, wherever you are watching it, few minutes, few hours, few days, few weeks, few months, few years, you are always welcome to ask any question by commenting on the YouTube comment, on the LinkedIn comment, or even sending me an email, olivier@frenchholly.com, or sending me a DM on LinkedIn. You can also find me on GoBrunch. So right now, I'm really happy to say to you, see you tomorrow. And my FLECHathon will be at least until the 4th of August. After the 4th of August, which is also the heavenly birthday of my grandfather, I will stream less than usual, like probably 2 or 3 evenings per day. But until now, until the 4th of August, I'm going to do that each day, like 3:30 p.m. And I will let you know also that I have a Luma calendar that I'm updating. So it is also Luma calendar. Sharing my screen right now. All these, by the way, in my Go Brunch room and in my Mappetizer and in my link tree, of course, I think. And this is lou.ma. Luma is lou.ma/ReFrenchYourBrain. And so here, see you tomorrow, same hour, 30 minutes ago. And on Friday in few days and 30 minutes. And with that, thank you so much for watching me on the replay team. Or if you are live, thank you for watching me live. With that, keep shining, everyone, and see you tomorrow for another session, which is tomorrow in 23 hours and 30 minutes, a session about the Amerindian vibes, talking about the Amerindian culture in US, the specific words about Amerindian. Thank you so much. Keep shining, everyone.